Yo, what is up, YouTube? We are back with the boys. Landy is here, and
Nafey is here also.
today we are ranking all of the champions in the mainline series game. Sorry, I couldn't think for a second. So I say we just go ahead and get into it, honestly.
Yeah, I think it starts out dividing them by region and not necessarily by game, which is fine with me.
Which is fine with me.
So to start off, we'll start with blue from red, blue, fire red,
Yellow, fire red, leaf green, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's like A or S. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
I think like I would put him in A. He's the original rival, and he's arguably the best rival.
Agreed, because I like the trope where he's like a butthole to you. So like you want to beat his butt every time you fight him, and whenever you beat him in the champion room, it's like it's kind of like there's like a sense of accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like this dude's been talking crap to me this whole dang game. He beat me to be the champion, and now I'm beating his butt to become the champion.
100% agreed. And like it's funny that like once he finally achieved his dream,
you come in and just take it from him.
Not even 10 minutes. We just show up and just decimate him. And then his grandpa, his idol, shows up and is like, maybe if you tried harder.
Maybe if you were nice to your Pokemon.
But I think also like just the story and kind of like tying into the anime a little bit. Like, you know, in my mind, he was always like a version of Gary. And so like, I think it's a really cool kind of aspect to have the first champion be your rival. I like it a lot.
I agree. Now this one from Let's Go, I don't even really know what you want to.
I don't even remember his name. We can pick back up here.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
We can pick back up here. So
next, we're gonna do the kid from Let's Go. I really don't even know what his name is, if I'm being 100% honest. So we can either put him in F tier or we can just leave him there, whichever one you want to do.
We can put him in F. I think it starts with a T.
I don't even know his name.
I don't know
if I'm being honest.
But I know what I do know is that it's just a knockoff version of Blue, and he just tries to be really nice to you, which is not what Blue is about. So
yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, next up from the Johto region is actually Lance. I'm interested to hear your thoughts because I'm kind of actually still going back and forth in my head.
Me personally, I think it was cool to do stuff with him against Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Because like he helped in Mahogany Town. He was at like the Lake of Rage. That's kind of all. So like personally, I'd probably put him in B.
I was gonna
say he's cool, but like I don't feel like he's anything special. Maybe honestly even C.
I was gonna say B or C, simply because those 3 Dragonites are so annoying.
At level 50, which is illegal.
And
he's called the Dragon Tamer, but he's more of a flying type guy because he has a Gyarados, he has an Aerodactyl. Yeah. You know, he's more of a flying type trainer. So, you know, like I would probably I think it'd be way cooler if he had like a Tyranitar on his team to actually be like have some Johto Pokemon, because he literally just uses Kanto Pokemon. I'm like pretty sure.
Yeah, because he's got Gyarados, Charizard, Aerodactyl, and 3 Dragons.
Charizard, that's who it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's the Johto champion, but doesn't use a single Johto Pokemon. It's kind of lame. Honestly, I'm talking myself into him being C now.
Same here.
The only good thing about Lance is I think his theme in Heart Gold Soul Silver is a banger.
For sure. Next up is Red, and in my mind, he's going directly to S tier.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you put him in S tier?
He's the original player. He's the original champion. I mean, I guess Blue is, but he came in. He came in not even 10 minutes after Blue.
Keep talking. Sorry.
And defeated him and immediately named himself champion. And then he aura farmed on a mountain for like 2 years. I think that's S tier material.
I think Red could have been and would have been 3,000 times cooler, since he's supposed to be your character from first gen, right?
Yep.
If you could have ported your team to him, he would be S tier. But since he's just more of like Ash Ketchum, it feels like, I can't put him S tier.
I'll do A.
I think he's more of an A tier. and then as soon as you beat his button on that mountain, he just disappears.
I think he's S, but I'll do A with you.
I don't know. And he's not even really like. You don't fight the Elite Four to get to him. He's just some random dude sitting on top of the mountain that Professor Oak is like, you should go beat him up for me. Make him return home. Make him come see make him come see his mom he hasn't seen in 7 years.
He's not some random dude. He's you. He's you.
But he's not, because I never used Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Had a level 81 Pikachu. Had a Snorlax. I never did that.
Yeah.
So that's not me. It'd
Fair
be cooler
enough.
if you maybe used one of them. Like one of the starters. Like, let's say you pick Typhlosion. So then he has a Blastoise. You know what? That'd be cooler in my opinion.
Fair enough. Excuse me. Next up we have Steven Stone, champion of the Hoenn region.
So this was like one of the first champions, and maybe even one of the only champions, where he uses like, oh, actually no, because the first champion to ever really use like, I mean, I can't even say that because Blue did it too, so I'm not even gonna say that.
To use what?
Like, not be a certain type of trainer, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but he was like the Rock trainer. Like he was Steven Stone. You know what I mean?
But I mean, like typings, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was talking more like. So I guess so. I think Steven's really cool personally. He gives you the Devon scope. You meet him in Mount Meteor. I don't even know what the cave is. No, that's Meteor Falls is the one
Excuse me.
where you get the meteorite at. That's
Right.
So that's you meet him in the town with Brawly. I feel like he's one of the most apparent. Like you see him the most out of I think every other. He makes the most appearances in the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. He's really involved.
So
in
like,
it.
yeah. So like you kind of already whenever you go and fight him, you kind of already know him, and I feel like it makes you want to beat him more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't think he's as cool as like Red and Blue, so I might put him in B tier.
I'd be okay with that,
Yeah, but he's really involved in the story for sure.
which I like a lot. I think Wallace is just the worst Steven, and I'd put him in C.
I was even gonna put him in D. I don't think Wallace adds anything. I don't even know why Wallace is the champion in Emerald. I know it's
Because in all honesty, in Emerald, you can fight Steven, and people may call that the boss battle at the end. So
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
the
even
real.
consider. So I'd honestly put him in C or D. I'm okay with whichever one you want.
We can do C.
S tier. Don't even have to talk about it.
Guys, let's not even play around here. Cynthia, the first female champion. She invokes fear in everybody who walks around. She helps you on your quest. She's smart. She has a Garchomp that'll whoop you.
Has the coolest team, genuinely. Their
Yep.
whole team is just cool.
The whole team. And even in Diamond and Pearl and in Platinum, the team is amazing. Because I think in Platinum, she just changes out Gastrodon for Togekiss, right?
Spiritomb? Or does she have Spiritomb in Black Rim TP?
She has a Spiritomb in both. But like,
Then maybe it is Gastrodon, yeah. I don't remember. I know she changed her team a little bit.
I think it's just she has a Gastrodon in Diamond and Pearl, and then in Platinum she changed that with a Togekiss, because it's Spiritomb, Milotic, Garchomp,
Roserade,
Lucario, and then either either Gastrodon or
Togekiss. Yeah, that sounds
But
right.
also,
The theme is a banger.
The theme is a banger. If you were a kid before the X and Y, the Gen 6 games came out, when she sent out Spiritomb and it had no weaknesses, we didn't know what to do.
You didn't know what to do.
We had no clue what to do.
Because that's the thing. You never really see Spiritomb before that because you get the odd Keystone, but like, don't you have to do like some like type of event thing to get Spiritomb? So like 95% of us did not do that crap.
Exactly.
So to see Spiritomb and to see that nothing is super effective against him, crazy.
We didn't know what to do. I fought as a child before I knew how Pokemon worked. I battled Cynthia so many times and lost so many times. She's the GO.
I agree.
She's the GO. S tier. Next
I have
up,
to agree.
we have Alder, And I'm about to put this dude in D tier for sure.
Agreed, because I'm not gonna lie, after I beat In and Getsus, I didn't even go to fight Alder. I didn't even care.
I would just say, like, honestly, I've only fought Alder maybe like 2 times.
And my thing is, you're the Pokemon champion. I'm a 10-year-old kid and I just beat this whole crime organization. You can't take care of 2 trainers?
Yeah.
Fraud alert. Get out of here.
I couldn't even name his team. I know there's Bouffalant.
I know he has a Volcarona, I think.
Volcarona.
That's all I know.
But that's it, yeah. So, I mean, like, also, like, he does sort of, like, come back in Black and White, too, and he's a little bit of a part of the story on the front end of it.
It's before the first gym badge, and you never see him again.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, he's not really involved, and then he got whooped, so I'm just not too crazy about him.
And my glorious king N, I'm going to put him in S tier.
Oh, my God. I was actually preparing to settle for A because I was like, he probably won't want him in S tier. I love N. Let's put him right
Natural
up here.
Harmonious, my goat, is going into S tier.
I love N. And I think too, like as a kid, like just
I kind of wish Getsus was here too, because I would have put Getsus in A tier.
I wouldn't. He's not a champion though. You know what I mean?
But he is the final fight though.
He's the final fight.
Wait, do you fight him before or after?
No,
N?
you fight.
It's
Getsus after N. But I think N, you know,
the character arc.
He's
involved with the whole story. You go on the in Black and White. You go on the you go on the freaking thing with him. You're like he listens to your Pokemon in a Cumulus City or whatever the second town is.
Yep.
He's very involved in the story. You kind of you go through the castle and you see basically his whole life story. Like you go through that one room with all the trains and stuff, and it's N used to play here, and it's that's crazy.
Well, it really teaches you too that N really thought he was involved in Team Plasma to make the world a better place for Pokemon.
But he was just getting gaslighted. He was getting
gaslit. Is that
yeah?
If that's the past tense.
If that's the past tense of it.
But he really was in it for the right reasons. And then when he found out he wasn't but I also
he was he had a come into heart moment, and then oh my gosh, as soon as you beat them and that circle thing comes out, he flies out on Zekrom or Reshiram, and it's that and it's just his face in the screen. Oh my god, theme is a banger, and he's the whole Landy, you are the best person, and it's oh my god, you start crying. Oh my god, I love N.
I think it's really cool too, because I mean it's almost like a yin and yang sort of situation where it's both you and N, you as the character and N are the modern versions of the 2 princes or the 2 kings in the original story that made the dragon split up in the first place.
Yes, it's crazy.
And so you guys are really the yin and yang of the game, and it's really cool, and I love N. I love N. I
do too. I also love Iris, but a little bit less.
I was gonna say I would put Iris. I would put her in S. I'd be fine to put her in A.
I'd put her closer to A.
We'll put her in A. First of all, I love Iris's theme.
I was about to say, I think the best thing about her is her theme.
So good. And she's Lance better. I would honestly move Lance to D tier because now we're talking to a real dragon trainer. Just kidding. But
no, it is. It is a real dragon trainer.
I know she has Lapras and some other non-dragons in her team, but honestly, the outfit is great. The fact that she was under sort of an apprenticeship.
The room is crazy. The sundial thing. Oh my, that thing is lit. The theme is lit. Oh, so I love that game. I love Black and White 2 so much.
So good. Diantha.
It pains me to say that she's B tier.
I was actually going to say C tier.
I think she's one of the easiest champions to beat, truthfully.
I would agree. I think because I know her team, it's
Mega Gardevoir.
Yeah, Mega Gardevoir, the 2 fossils.
I think it's Hawlucha, maybe.
Gorgeist. What else?
Is it Hawlucha, maybe?
Hawlucha, and then Trevenant.
Let me check.
I believe that's it. It's a really easy battle. Even the Mega Gardevoir is really easy. But I love a couple things. I love
that. No, she has the 2 fossils, Gorgeist, Hawlucha, and then she has a Goodra.
Okay.
Not a Trevenant. It's a Goodra. That doesn't really change anything. That she's still the easiest champion to beat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She was also kind of friends with Lysander at the beginning of the game, which I just am not effing with at all.
I don't think she was friends with him. I think like he really.
But then
like,
they meet for like, then they like meet for coffee, and you had to like shut that ish down.
Well, because he was talking about, oh, wouldn't it be nice if the world was always young and beautiful? Because like Diantha's also like an actress, and he, you know, things like that.
So he a freak, he a weirdo.
Yeah, he was weird about it, and she kind of like got out of there. I will say like the things I do like about her is the room she's in, like the sort of like kaleidoscope feel, if that's even the right word for it.
And this is not necessarily a knock on her, but her Elite Four only having 4 Pokemon each, absolute crap.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which again isn't necessarily a knock on her, but she is a part of that region, and those are her little like underlings, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is kind of a byproduct. So it's easier to get to her, and it's also easier to beat her.
Yeah.
Because like genuinely, other than Diantha, I've probably at least wiped to every one of these guys at least once. Diantha, I'm pretty sure I beat first try easily.
I think that, yeah. So I'd put
So
her,
I'm trying to put her in C.
I said C earlier. Let's do C. It cannot go without saying, I put it number 5 on our list on TikTok, but I think her champion theme, banger. Banger. So good. The chimes, the do 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 do.
It is nice. It is nice.
Too good. Okay. These next two, Kukui and Hop, or is this Hop or no, excuse me.
How? That's How.
Kukui and How. I don't really
I'm fine to put them in like D tier or F tier. I'm fine with that. I really don't
count
care.
them as champions because
I just
you are the champion and they are your first battles. So they're the final fight, but they're not really champions.
agreed.
That's just in my mind.
Leon.
I would put Leon. I would put Leon in B.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's a lot to like about Leon. I think it's like Leon has never lost a battle. I think that's awesome.
So it's cool to actually beat him first.
You're the first person to beat Leon.
It's also cool to beat him in front of Hop.
It's cool to beat him in front of Hop.
Because that's Hop's idol. That's who Hop wants to be. That's basically what he's trying to be his whole journey.
Yeah.
And then you beat him and Hop in front of their face. It's like, oh, just beautiful.
It's poetic. I don't. I think it's funny that he just kind of runs around and like.
He does.
He runs around and he poses in like a cape and like basketball shorts. That being said, I don't think I like him more than like Blue and Red and Iris. So I'm gonna put him in B.
I don't know who these next couple of guys are, if I'm being 100% honest.
Wait, so are we B?
Yeah, I'm gonna B.
Okay, so these are
other than like Nimona, I don't really know who I'm looking at right now.
So these two are in the Sword and Shield DLCs, and they're both previous champions of the Galar region before Leon.
I don't really care what we do with them, if I'm being honest. I didn't fight them. I never beat them. I don't know.
This guy trains you on the Isle of Armor and like gives you Cubfu, which I have fond memories of, so I'd put him in D. I don't even remember this guy's name, so he might just have to go in F.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Greta. Is that her name? Greeta.
That sounds
Greta?
right.
She kind of falls into a similar thing for Diantha, where it's like Diantha at least, well, Greta at least I think her Elite Four is better. Not to like put Greta down, but like she didn't really have a hard team either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I want to check what her team is real quick. So I don't even remember
She's
what it
got
is.
Espathra. Is that how you say it? Espathra?
Yeah.
A Go-Goat. Her ace is a Glamora.
It's Greta with a T, not a D.
That's what I was saying, Greta.
I know if you were.
But
I was saying
Greta, but like
I
know how it's spelled. In the sense that
Espathra, Go-Goat, Veluza, Avalug, King Gambit, Glamora. That team is just kind of lame.
Yeah, I think it's just like she kind of falls into a Diantha where it's like concept is really cool. Looking back to Scarlet Violet,
I think she looks cool as like a character. I think she's a cool looking character, but like
yeah, going back to Scarlet Violet, like I
can't
really think of how involved she was.
Because it was more of
Nimona.
Yeah, I don't even think you even see her that much.
I think she was at the school when you got there, but that's maybe it.
I think that might be it though.
I would put her above.
Put her like C.
Simply because she's. I think if the evil team invaded her, she could hold her own, but like that's really it.
Agreed.
Nimona, is that her name?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
What was her team too? I kind of forgettable in all honesty.
I'd put her in like B. It's funny like how Scarlet Violet kind of has this switch to where it's like there's nobody is the champion. Well, I mean Greta is the champion, but like it seems like every year they do this sort of thing, and like Nimona is a champion, like, and so like she's starting.
And yeah, and like she only uses 3 Pokemon that are actually from Scarlet and Violet. Like she uses a Goodra and a Lycanroc. Like I want my champions to actually use the Pokemon from the freaking game.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, I'd put her in like C.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then like even whenever you fight her at like Loyalty Plaza, she only has Palmont and then the starter she chooses, and then the rest are from other gens. Like,
yeah,
I'm fine with. She's kind of just meh to me, if I'm being honest.
And everybody, full transparency, I don't think Landy has either played the Scarlet Violet DLC, and I know that these 2 characters are from the Scarlet Violet DLC. So I don't even know who I'm looking at. I don't even know who they are. I can't lie to you.
Don't even know what I'm looking at, guys. Put them as an F tier.
I know. Sorry, guys. We're gonna put you guys in F tier. But guys, this is our list of champions. I love this list. I love every character. I love most of the characters. I was gonna say I love every character. I love most of the characters on here.
Obviously not. Anything from like Diantha down, we don't like.
But let us know what you guys think in the comments section, or let us know what you guys think. Maybe you can join the Discord and tell us how wrong we are. Let us know. Lena, do you have any more thoughts?
No, just let us know what you would switch if we were crap at this. If you hate our opinions, any engagement helps. Subscribe. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, guys. We're at 2,000. So make sure you subscribe, like down below, comment, engage. But we appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Thanks so much.